So, I mean, I'll show you guys how I start setting up a chart. I mean, I usually do this on the computer. I don't recommend anybody, um, I don't recommend anybody actually doing this on, on mobile, right? Because you can never really set it up like a really good spot. Like, there's no really good way to set up anything like on a mobile standpoint. I do recommend always, um, to set up your charts using, like I said, using a laptop. It's just a lot easier, right? Like it's so much easier to just set up using a laptop. I do think it's a lot better with the laptop than being on mobile. Someone requested APPS. To be honest, I have heard of this company before. Never really interested me all that much. But just I'm kind of setting up the resistance and support right here. But like I told you guys before, I don't really, I don't. Let me see where I'm gonna put this right here. It does have a good console. It did break here, but no, actually, I'm gonna set this up right here. So basically, what we're doing, we're not looking at anything before this, right? We're not looking at any price. All we're doing is looking at maybe the last month or two to really kind of give us a solid, like a solid prediction of where we're gonna go from here, right? So all we're doing is setting up price zones. This is why I can't do fucking this is why I can't do mobile, because it's not the same as doing it on a PC, right? Which is what I hate. I hate doing it on mobile just because it's so much harder to actually set up your support zone, set up all the price, and that's the part that I hate the most. Setting up all these like price zones and everything, that they all kind of suck. But let me see if I can actually test this out. Move it real quick. Put this here. That gap actually might be filled. So this gap between 37 and 38, we ran up way quick, and we actually might come back and fill this gap, especially because we're on the day chart right now. So we might actually fill that gap. I'll set that price there. We do have another sort of a little bit of support there. Let me see. Let me add one more price zone. I'll add this up here. I do think this is going to be the next spot we actually test. So let me check this out right there. So there it is. That's your day chart. That's basically what we're testing. It is retesting highs of 42.30. Usually what I do is I go down to the 4-hour mark. Check the candles, check where we retested, check where the candles closed. So right now we actually broke the former highs of 42.30. We came back and we retested the 42.30 level, and you can easily see that that we're retesting that that candle right there. We broke it, coming back, retesting that 42.30. We are headed. I do see this is the hard part. When doing TA, you have to look at where everything kind of closes. Especially because there's this gap right here at the, like how I said before, a little bit higher than 30, so like around $38 level. There is a chance right now, especially because the MACD actually just crossed down. So the red the red line that you see in the MACD actually just crossed over the blue line. We are a little bit, I don't even want to say we're oversold, because the momentum is already going down, right? But the 1-hour chart is showing us that momentum is slowing down by a lot. And the MACD actually just crushed bullish territory, and we're headed back down. And you see these little red candles on the MACD actually being created. The 4-hour chart actually shows us that, again, in the MACD, it shows that light candle that you see that's lighter than the green one from before. It's showing us that the bullish movement is actually weakening, and it's actually starting to head back down. You can see the same thing in the AO, also in the AO indicator. You see these blue little candles that are in the middle, and the red candle starting to form. That means that we are starting to lose momentum. It doesn't mean that we're out of the bullish zone. It just means that we're losing bullish momentum. That was my wife right there. So just never call me that. I should have probably deleted that and stuff. But momentum is still really, really high. So we can still go down to the 42.30 level where we are. So we are retesting, and so okay. I mean, I guess some of you guys are gonna ask me, because she keeps texting me, but we are currently having a baby. My wife and I are currently we're pregnant. It's our first child. It's a little girl, and she's 40 weeks pregnant as of today. So you know, we're really excited. I'm just kind of waiting outside for her in the building. I mean, I know this probably doesn't interest you guys, but I guess because you guys saw the text messages and stuff. But yeah, yeah, we're actually here. We actually came to the hospital to kind of, you know, because she was having a lot of contractions and everything. she's cute, man. I love her so much. But yeah, anyways, it's retesting the $42 level, 42.30. Is it gonna bounce up? It still has a chance to bounce up. Like I said, the MACD is still extremely bullish as long as the blue line is over the red line, and as long as those green candles on the MACD are still up and the momentum is still up, there's still a huge chance that we can bounce off that level and keep going straight up. So if I had to actually pick a position, even right now on the day chart, everything is looking extremely bullish right now. So even on the day chart, if I had to do a play, I would probably buy calls. I would probably buy calls 2 weeks out. If you guys actually want to find out the actual price that it could be, you would have to actually do fibs. So you'd probably start your fib out from the 25.54 price zone, and you would kind of extend it all the way towards where the price is right now, which is not this price of 42.30, which is where it closed. It's actually where the wick is up top, which is closer to the $44 level. I'd assume that's like 43, like 80 or something, right? But yeah, this is kind of like a quick video of how I do my TA. I'll probably make another extension video just kind of explaining my technical analysis a little bit further. But as of right now, if I had to guess on a play, I would probably buy calls right now or buy into shares. I would throw fibs on here and kind of gauge to see what or where the price might end up. And I would definitely have, my stop loss. I'd probably have it like around 39.83, where you guys see the former price resistance, maybe a little bit lower, just to kind of give price a little bit of wiggle room. And then for obviously, the price would be a little bit higher. I think maybe somewhere around the $50 range. But like I said, I'd have to Woo Machine is my mom. I call my mom Woo Machine. She was speaking Spanish if you guys didn't know the language and stuff. Yeah, so I'd probably throw fibs on here to determine like where the actual price might end up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want me to keep making these videos. Like I said before, I don't recommend making your charts on mobile, but because I'm limited right now, this is where I'm kind of teaching you guys. I always recommend doing your charts on an actual laptop, a computer, a desktop, anything that lets you see the graph way better than on your cell phone, right? So I definitely recommend doing your charts on a laptop over a cell phone. I'm currently using the iPhone XS Max, I think. But yeah, just kind of a general standing. I hope this kind of helps you guys out, at least to start TA. I will be going more in depth probably in the future. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Good night.